Welcome back. Now let's go get our artifact. There it is, right there. In the original grav drive. This is the very first grav drive they had. And it's where the artifact is housed. Now, we need to get into that. There's another way in there though. But I'm going to explore this one. Is that a... No, it's just a notepad. Well, it's just an advanced lock. Shouldn't take me too long to hack. Right, I want a free to do that. Okay, we can do that. And that. Free 4. Possibly that one. No, it won't. That'll do that though. And that might just do that. Okay. And now we need to power down the artifact. Now here he is.
I never actually got to visit your labs back when we were working on the grav drive projects.
Seems like ancient history now. Only thing we're doing these days is launching weather satellites.
Guess this is as good a retirement as any. Now, Project Demeter, you want our help manufacturing scanners to better track these new meteorological patterns we're seeing.
Our guess is that the poles might be naturally shifting, causing some gravitational fluctuations that are throwing off our old models.
Why do you need the scanning tolerances to be so small? What are you trying to find?
I just want to be sure. It's not like we're doing much these days anyway. The glory days are over. Why not give ourselves a challenge before they write us off in the history books?
He's hiding the fact that he knows that the Earth's atmosphere is going. Okay. Here's a point, by the way. This also happened before to Mars. So, what happened to Earth is what happened to Mars a long time ago. And it's in correlation to gravity wave spikes emanating from the moon, which is the grav drives. The grav drives are fucked up Earth's atmosphere.
The data coming back from the satellites is very clear. It's the grav drives.
All those jumps from the moon. At this rate, Earth's atmosphere is going to start sputtering out into space.
Can the drives be fixed?
I'm working on some designs that should discreetly solve the problem, under the guise of an emergency update to the fueling pumps.
We're talking about the end of Earth, and you're trying to be subtle about it.
Judith, the last thing we need is people losing faith in grav drive technology. That might be our only option.
To what? Are you seriously saying we should abandon Earth?
The timeline is under 50 years. A blink of an eye for a planet, but more than enough time for a human exodus.
And what do we tell people?
We say it's an act of God, one that science has found a solution for. Time for humanity to take its place in the stars.
You knew, didn't you? You lied to me.
I
All this time. I dedicated my life to this discovery, Victor. And you knew we were going to kill off our planet?
You haven't seen the future I've seen. There's an infinite expanse of promise out there. A meteor could hit Earth, a plague, another world war. Colonizing other galaxies secures humanity's future for all coming generations, across all time.
At the expense of our home.
Stop it, both of you. All that matters is building enough ships to get everyone off this planet. And we need to start now.
I'll draft up a statement. We'll need to address the entire international community. I'm sorry, Judith.
There isn't a planet in this universe that will be far enough away from you, Victor. We are never speaking again after this is over.
That was an important point. He knew it was going to fuck up
My
the
name
Earth.
is Dr. Victor Isa. And if you're listening to this, then you probably already know the truth. I was young when I first headed the retrieval team of an odd gravitational anomaly on Mars. But I kept what really happened that day hidden from everyone except one other person. Even she didn't believe me at first. But I have no reason to lie to anyone now, so I hope you'll accept this confession, whoever you are.
This is important.
When
Right
I
here.
touched the anomaly, I experienced 12 days of lost time. I met myself.
That is the important part.
He told me everything that has since come true. The grav drive equations, the tests on the moon, Earth's atmosphere sputtering away because of what we had done. But he also told me about a city thriving on a planet orbiting a distant star. Human culture, art, music, lifestyles evolving and shining brightly across all of space. What price would I be willing to pay for that future? Maybe you don't believe me. Maybe Judith was right and I'm just a coward who wants to believe his mistakes were justified. But everyone has forgotten about the real origins of the grav drive, this artifact from Mars. I hope you make better use of it than I did.
And that means
What?
nothing to you right now, that he
So, was
met
it just a
himself.
fluke? A terrible but inevitable disaster? The crab drives?
Right.
How did we not realize?
Yeah, that's those elevator shafts we saw earlier. That's cool, dude. I'm looking forward to it. Hi! How are you?
Well, they don't need it now.
We could just grab Bruce Packer way up there. And that's back where he was. Doing. We're back.
Time is on our side in this patience. Let the prey be before them.
First time through this, I was only a level like 22. And they were a bitch to kill. This time through, I am like level fucking up. 194 right now. And I'm just chowing right through them.
You struggle.
Give me your quantum essence, you bitch. Right, we need power. We need a power cell. Oh, they're shotty. It's got nothing on the breach. See, that entire fucking landslide is gone now. It's just kind of funny. This is why I got a silenced weapon. Because the ones where you want to cut them. Without anybody hearing you. In this case, I don't give a fuck if anybody hears me. It's like, yeah, bring it on, you fucking star bitches. Where are you? There you are.
Well, that ought to do it.
Oops. You got a mag storm? Yes, you do. It's a fucking mag storm he had.
You aren't ready for this, but I am.
Fucking star bitches. See? We're going through doors that weren't accessible before. They all had landslides and rock slides in them, and now all of a sudden they're accessible. And this entire fucking stairwell had an entire rock slide in it, and then we're just walking up it like nothing happened. That was filled with dirt at the start. That is the incredulous ability of Bethesda. is their inability to make things linear in a way that narratively makes sense. Like, why did that entire staircase suddenly get clear? Oh, there they are. There's a Scorpius, there's a Helix. Right, time to make a choice. Who you siding with?
Do you understand now why I asked you to come here? The artifacts unlocked the secret of interstellar travel, at the cost of Earth.
An easy trade, honestly. Why have one world when you can have all the settled systems?
Yeah, I'll just have you explain it.
Every grav drive in the settled systems was built on technology that came from an artifact that was discovered on Mars. But these early drives shook the gravity field surrounding Earth. Eventually, the atmosphere started to slowly sputter away into space. That's why Earth is uninhabitable. The artifact gave the scientists a greater understanding of time and space, but not the wisdom to see where that would lead.
The settled systems wouldn't exist without the artifacts, in other words. We owe what happened here in NASA a great debt.
But there were safer ways to do it. You could have done it without sacrificing Earth. He knew in advance what would happen. He could have tried to stop the grav drives from destroying Earth by implementing the safety measures earlier. But he didn't. He chose to fuck Earth over for no reason. So sacrificing Earth wasn't one of the grav drives. We lost our home.
Assuming we weren't going to lose it anyway. War, disease, famine, all the classics.
Don't you see? The power of the artifact forced humanity to the stars. They didn't get to make a choice. How many would have chosen Earth? What gave Victor Isa the right to choose for them?
You see the hypocrisy in what the emissary is saying, right? They don't want to rob people of their free will, but then they steal the artifacts for themselves.
That is also true.
In the wrong hands, the power of the artifacts can make anyone a tyrant. That's why we watch over them. The only thing you're watching out for is yourself.
Well, I agree. This is my viewpoint entirely, as you're both wrong. I agree that it's not worth the sacrifice of Earth, but I also agree that nobody should rule over the artifacts. So you're both wrong.
Don't be a fool. The emissary and I may have our differences, but you do not want to give us a common enemy.
For once, he's right. Don't do this. We can collect the final pieces together.
Do you see this middle finger? Do you see the middle finger? Because I'm waving both of them at you right now. One at each use. I just want to bang your heads together.
Well, look at that. The emissary just became my new best friend.
You've made your choice. When you're ready, the hunter and I will be at the buried temple. That's where we'll settle things.
Meaning, we'll kill you. But hey, at least we'll wait. The final round doesn't start until there's only one artifact left to gather. And if I'm not mistaken, Constellation has one or two to go.
Yeah, you bitches are going to get your asses handed to you, don't you worry.
This look cleaner than before? Huh. Nah.
I might get this out of the way so I can go visit some more temples, so hopefully Barrett will give me his quest. There's 3 more to get actually. 2 from here and 1 from the
Landing gear is ready. Site is clear.
this split world. But we'll get these 2 and we'll find the temples. And hopefully Barrett will give me his personal quest along the way for the right for his artifact. His artifact. Where's this final one? At you. Shot him in the ass as he jumped over. Ah, that was funny. And that controls the turrets. I got a lot of shit I need to sell off. Oh, there's another door up there, isn't there? Maybe I shot that guy in the ass as I was just jumping over.
All yours.
There should be a magazine around here. Pop your head up.
That's weird.
To me, I'm just calmly killing everybody. Right, so the magazine's back there. I'll get it from some other helium-free mining operation. Oh, Starborn. Batman. Nope, you're already gone. Freya, that might be the one with their... Yeah, this is an entangled one where we're going to have to leave Barrett behind for this one because it's a solo play one. But we'll do this. We'll start it now, and the next episode we'll finish it off, and then boom. I'll go gather the powers off camera, and hopefully get Barrett to hand me his personal mission, where I can finally get his power.
I wonder, as life forms ourselves, is it even possible for us to feel comfort in anything but the familiarity of other life?
I've never been this far away from it. I remember this bit though. I did not have a boost pack at this time, by the way. I had to run around the long way to get up here.
Ishida Research Station. You speaking. What is your business here?
I'm responding to your distress signal.
What? We haven't sent a distress signal? Nothing on the comms. No other ships in the system since our last supply drop. Look, what are you trying to pull here?
They said there was an explosion in your high energy research lab.
Really? The high energy research lab? Alright. I don't know what's going on here, but you should talk with the director. For security, I'm going to have to ask your friend to wait out there. Once inside, stay with me and don't make any sudden moves. I'll get the door. Welcome to Nishina.
Right. Barrett waits outside. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. I can get through this entire thing in half an hour episode.
Step forward. Scan is clear. One moment. Attention all. I am declaring a cordial. All sections are now on lockdown. Senior staff, protocol Delta. Use out. There. Be right with you.
Right, and we'll end it there, and we'll see you all